All right, we're going to plant some lettuce seeds for the hydroponic table. First thing you're going to do is get a bucket, fill it with water. This is only filled to about here, so it doesn't have to be filled very full, and it's just from the garden hose. Then you're going to make sure that the pH is between 5.5 and 6.5. You can do that with this automated pH tester, or you can use pH strips that come in a little vial that you use in the classroom. But to use this, all you do is turn it on and then stick this white probe into the water and then look at the reading. If it's above 5.5 to 6.5 range, go ahead, just add some like household vinegar. And really you only need like a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons. And then just add a little bit. You can measure it, you can just dump it in. But make sure you stir it before adding any of the growing medium, and then retest it. And once you're good to go, then you can go ahead and shut this off. Next you're just going to take however many rockwool cubes, however many plants you want to grow. You need 1 for each plant. We'll just, for demonstration purposes, we'll do 5. Go ahead, drop it in here. The rockwool is made from like very thinly fine fiberglass. So if you have somebody with sensitive skin, make sure they're wearing protective gear like gloves and maybe some glasses. It should soak for about 1 hour to 2 hours. And then once it's done soaking, I have some in here that's been soaking. You can go ahead and just take it out and put it in a container. Any clear container will do. This is just a food storage container that I have at home. Go ahead, pour some seed onto a paper towel. You can use a toothpick. This is just a zip tie. Go ahead and touch one of the seeds to pick it up. If it doesn't work, get it wet. Pretty simple. And then stick it into the hole. After all the visual seeds and all the holes, go ahead and just close it. Put it into a bag, and then label your bag with the type of seed that you planted and the date, and you're good to go. So once your seeds are all planted, they'll go into your label bag for about 2 to 3 days until they all sprout. Don't worry about keeping the temperature too hot or the sunlight. They really don't need much as long as it stays moist inside the bag. About 3 days later, you should see your plants starting to sprout. These are a little bit older, so the leaves are a little bigger than what you'll see. But once they're sprouted, you can see that a few came up in some of the holes. Just pick the more dominant plant, so you can see this one has bigger leaves, and go ahead and just pinch to remove plants so that there's only 1 per each rockwool cube. This one actually had 3, so you can pinch both of those. And there, you're good to go. Once you'll just put it under a grow light, add some water in there, and it'll grow in this tub for about 2 more weeks before you transplant it into the hydroponic system. This is the hydroponics table for the greenhouse. It's a nutrient film technique table, also known as an NFT table. It holds about 80 mature plants. The best use is leafy greens such as lettuce. It runs continuously with the same water or nutrient solution, and you can know that it's running just by looking at these little delivery bells. Super convenient to just check to make sure that it's going. Every day you will have to check the nutrient solution that's being delivered to the plant. That nutrient solution is held within this reservoir. Pretty intimidating to look at, but simple to use. You can monitor the delivery to the plants with this right here. If you close it, it will stop being delivered to the plants. And if you open it back up, it will flow like I showed. Every day you'll have to use a pH monitor and put it just right inside this hole to check the pH of the water and also the ppm to make sure that it's not too concentrated. You will also see the water evaporate on a daily basis, so you will have to add more water and nutrients as needed and directed on the instruction manual. So every day you'll have to check a few things like the water nutrient levels and the level of the water. Every 2 weeks you'll have to do a routine cleaning of this reservoir, which includes changing out all of the water and adding fresh nutrients to the solution. You start that process by removing this PVC pipe. And unplugging both the air pump and the motor. The water will continue to drain, that's okay. And then you'll remove this. When you're removing it, take your time. Just be careful not to bang the filter or the motor around a lot. Some of the valves will get loose or the attachments will get loose. Notice that we had the position here in the off. Go ahead and turn it to the on position and water will start draining out. Do this to empty the tank. Once the water is below this line right here, you'll have to take the lid off and dump the rest of the contents out. Once the tub is empty and there's no more water inside, it's good to do a routine cleaning with a 10% bleach solution. Go ahead, just look that up online or in the instruction manual and it will tell you how to do that. It's pretty basic. You'll just spray it down in a spray bottle and then rinse it out with water. Let it get completely dry and then add fresh water to the tub. After you add the water, look at the back of the nutrient solution bottle and it will tell you how much of the nutrients to add to your reservoir. You might have to adjust the amount based on the size of the reservoir and how much water it holds.